Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This is the 6th visit of the trader this time, so it's the 6th week since it started. So let's just go ahead and show you what I'm going to do is do a bit of gameplay before I open the trader crates, because I want to make sure it'll record it this time instead of crashing. So there's something interesting I found online. What's the masterpiece maximums you can get? So the green ones, the life ones, the gold production is at 50%, the wood and stone and iron production maxes out at 62%, the all resources production is 25%, so that's not that one, that's the green version that gives you it all the time, so it's a 25% boost all the time. So the ice, the blue ones, the building health increase 32%, and that's the one I've got. And the defensive building damage increase is 37%, and that's the one I've got as well. So the magma red ones is troop health increase 35%, and I've got 33, so I've still got 2% to go up on that. And troop damage increase 32%, and that's the maximum you can get on that one. So the dark ones, the purple ones, the gumbo energy increase, the maximum you can get is 42%, and that's what I've got. The resources reward increase is 50% as a maximum, and mine's at 36 at the moment. And the power stone chance increase, the maximum is 75%. So what I want to do is go and show you a replay first. So in the top left, you click that arrow across, and what that does is it brings you over to your attacks. So instead of a list of everything that's happened, it just gives you your attacks. So I found something interesting today with Imitation Game as I was playing it, because I needed to upgrade something. I did it without filming it. So I'm going to show you the replay of how difficult this level 6 one was. You get 8 attacks and I had to use 3, and I had to retreat at the end. So just have a look at how many barrages I use. At least 2 on each prototype weapon. It's a very, very strong base this for a level 6. So still not take both prototype weapons out, so let's just speed that up and bring it to the end. And I put Everspark on the beach, and she gets knocked out straight away. So let's go ahead and do a second barrage that I did. I used all my gumbo energy without landing, because there's far too many boom cannons right at the front and they're going to annihilate me. I am not boosted health or damage, and that's probably why I couldn't take this base. But I don't want to keep losing so many power powders just doing the daily tasks when I don't get them back. I'll run out at some point. If you're starting off now, don't use them, don't waste them, keep them. You'll need them at this level all the time, so keep as many as you can. So I've used all my gumbo energy there. Let's just go back and show you level 3, where I attack 3 on one base. This is, the damage carries over, but you need 3 attacks, and I still didn't achieve it. That's how strong this base is at level 6. It's a level 60 Imitation Game. So I lose 1 tank here, so let's go ahead and have a look. So as you can see, the damage carries over from the 2 previous, so I'll take out that grappler, the boom cannon there again. I only get 2 barrages and 1 single shot, I think, free, and then I can still land all my troops. So I think, yeah, I can do that one quite easily. So let's go ahead and have a look at how. Let's just put it to half speed to slow it down a bit for you, to give it so you can actually see what's going on. I forgot how big the firing arc was on some of these weapons. They cover virtually the whole base, some of these boom cannons. I've run out of energy, gumbo energy at this point, and that's why they're getting annihilated. Each shot from those boom cannons takes about 1/5 of health off one of my scorchers. And then the 2 shock launchers are there as well. can't even drop any critters. I haven't got hardly any gunboat energy, so what I try and do is flare them up to the back to try and get some free gunboat energy. But I quickly realised that I'm not going to get them up there. And I couldn't lose all my troops, so I had no choice but to pull back. Which is just about coming up now, so let's go ahead and pull it at full speed. So I try and pull them back, and the shock launchers are still doing their job. Some of the tanks are going the wrong way, as you'd expect. Why would they do that? Everspark's been knocked out. How I got away with only losing one, I don't know, because one of those Scorchers is very close to dying. One more, two more shots and it would have been dead. Sometimes you can't rescue your tanks if you've run out of flares or smoke. You just won't get them back. You just got to write them off and build them again. Nothing you can do. It's taking its time to get back. Come on. Let's speed it up a bit. Let's just get rid of that one. Done. So that was interesting. So another attack that I had, which was Johnny's base. So this is a level 52. I'm level 63, so he's 11 levels below me. I beat him, but only just. I lost 2 Scorchers. So let's go ahead and view this battle. So he looks quite weak. So what I'll do is I'm barraging the prototype weapons, and that's why his base is so strong, because I use so much gunboat energy to take out his prototype weapons. And he's only got 2. Admittedly, he probably wouldn't be able to have 3, because it's massively expensive to upgrade to your weapons lab to level 5. It's impossibly expensive. So, you know, you need Mega Crab to upgrade to level 5. That was one of the last biggest upgrades I ever did. So let's go ahead and speed it up a bit. Right, and then let's drop it to half speed so you can see what's going on. And I'll just keep quiet and let you watch it. One thing I did notice from a previous replay of this is the cannons are not targeting the critters like they're supposed to. They're targeting my tanks, and that's why they're dying. When critters are in front of the Scorchers are getting killed by the tanks. They should be targeting the fodder in front, the critters in front of my Scorchers, not targeting my Scorchers and then turning to a critter behind it or in front of it and then taking that out. As you'll see, it gets worse up here. I'm about to lose another Scorcher. He's just passing the shock launcher there now. And for no reason I can think of, he goes and parades in front of a boom cannon and gets killed. So I'm sure this is a glitch and it needs fixing, because I'm sure that critters are supposed to be the first thing targeted by defences. So let's just go close in there. Sorry, it's a bit glitchy at the moment. I don't know why it's like that. So it goes straight in front. There's critters in the firing arc, even in front of the Scorcher, and it just fired and blew it up. There's absolutely no need for that. I did try and heal it, but it died. So I'm down to like 2 Scorchers. So let's speed that up and get that done. So that was interesting for me. Opened my eyes that I really struggle now to beat a level 52. If you're struggling, then you're not the only one. So let's go ahead and just check what else. So I've got a task force now, and if you want to come and join and have some fun, then I set it up specifically to use for YouTube. So if you want to come and play some games, some OPs, let's go ahead and show you the name of it, NoobTube, after my channel name. There's only 5 places at the moment, but that's the task force tag, and that's the name of the channel, and that's the icon I use. So if you want to come and join, you're more than welcome. So what I'll do as well, I talked about the statues earlier, and what I'm going to do is put a link in the description below to give you all the information from a Wikipedia page for Boom Beach that talks about everything in Boom Beach, but it specifically gives you all the information about the statues, all the types of statues, and all the middle ones, the low, middle and high ones, the maximums you can get on all three. As far as I'm aware, I've only looked at the maximum ones that interest me at the moment, but I went through them earlier. So I need to do a big thank you to all the people that watch my videos and subscribe to my channel, because it's that's why I do this ultimately. If you like the content, you know, you let me know in the comments, and I greatly appreciate it. So as I said, I was going to do this at the very end, which was open it, so I hope it wouldn't crash by now, and it hasn't. So let's go ahead and show you where my heroes are. So I maxed out Cpt Everspark at 13, that's her max. So that's as high as she'll go until they let her go higher, because she's not massively strong at that level. And I am actually upgrading to level 20 on Sgt Brick. So that's where she's at the moment. Level 19, so she's on her way to 20, and there'll only be, I think, 1 or 2 more. I think it's 22 or 21, I can't remember when she maxes out, but I don't really use her anyway. So let's go back and tell you what I'm going to do. So I've got 13 trader tickets and 21 hero tokens. Let's just write that down. So 21. So let's go ahead and tell you what I'm going to do. When I get 64 hero tokens, I'm going to upgrade the Critter Swarm to level 5. So let's see where they are at level 4. They're dropping 14, and level 5 will drop you 16. But that will cost 64 hero tokens. I don't know if that's the max level. I probably think it is, because it doubles each time, and the next one will be 128, which will probably take you 10 to 12 weeks to save up. I'm not going to upgrade any other thing. I'm just going to max out the critters, because for me the critters are a distraction for the defences, and that's all they work as. So let's go ahead and get them away from taking my tanks out, as you've just seen. Although for some reason they decide to target my Scorchers instead. So let's go ahead and show you the trader. So the reason I went through that the statue thing at the beginning of the video was I've noticed on this extra offers that you can buy with 7 power powder, 7 of those big gems, not gems, they're shards, the big ones. I can't remember what they're called. So what I'm going to do, because I'm still struggling to get the resources reward up to 50%, I'm at 36, I'm actually going to buy them, because at the very worst you just get them back, and you get 2 more chances to try and get a higher level statue. So I'll buy another one. So yes, it's dropped my power powder down, but all I've done is converted them back into something that I can then convert back into power powder if it doesn't give me a better result. So let's go ahead and open the first free crate. So I'll try and keep record of how many I get. So 1. So that's so let's go in and get the next 4. So this will be number 2. Another 1. So let's get number 3. Get another 1. It's going to take a long while at this rate. So buy another 1. This is number 4. And a 2. Hopefully, if I'm right, I should be getting 2 per chest, so that's 4. So I should be getting 8 in total. So I should get 3 on the last one, if that's right. If I don't get 3 on the last one, then it's not as much as I've been getting in the past. So let's buy the last 3. that's not fantastic, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hero tokens from 5 openings. So that's quite a lot worse than it was previously. But I'm not buying. I think that's what it's tempting me with. It knows I've got 600 gems almost, so it's tempting me to buy 5. And I'm just not going to do it, because I might need the gems for something else. And I'm going to put it in to buying trader tickets if they ever offer it to me again. I don't know if they're watching my videos and deliberately gaming my thing, because when I mention stuff in videos, suddenly it doesn't happen the very next week or for 2 to 3 weeks later. So we'll see. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry about it being so long, but I like to create content that's interesting. If you're struggling, you know, I'm just letting you know that I'm struggling as well, even at this level. So what can we do? Just carry on or delete the game if you want to. It's up to you. It doesn't get any easier as you get up there, and if you start getting to the level of me with the victory points, you're going to come against very strong bases. You know, that's just what's going to happen. You could drop it down to 400 and it's a little bit easier, but you know, it could take me 2 or 3 months of not playing at all to get down to there. So I don't want to do that. So anyway, that's it, guys. So thanks for watching, and check back soon. Cheers.